Hello, welcome to the review. Thanks for clicking on the link. I appreciate it. So, today I have another sad video having to do with police officers treating everybody like they're criminals without evidence or the presumption of innocence. And it just makes me sick to my stomach. I just put a video out a couple weeks ago that had four stories of elderly people with dementia or Alzheimer's being treated extremely poorly by the police, abused physically, beat up, and now again, here's another one already. And look, I back police, I really do, but I do not back bad policing. And every single one of these stories that I've been sharing is just terrible policing. So let's go ahead and watch the video here. Okay, so this 66-year-old man was in Walmart. He made some purchases and then he went to purchase beer. And the cashier thought he was intoxicated, even though he has dementia, but he was obviously a little confused. So she took the beer from him, put it behind the counter, and then he's like, "Well, I want to buy my beer." So he goes behind the counter and grabs the beer. Then the store security shows up. And the guy's being cooperative, he's doing what he's told. The security guard asks him to go with him, and he goes, no problem.
We all able to help the AP guy real quick?
Yeah. You got a shoplifter?
Yeah, I got to walk out some beer.
So the officer just asked, the police were already there for another thing going on, a medical thing. So the officer asked the security guard or the clerk, the store clerk, "What do you have, a shoplifter?" And the guy says, "Yeah." Now, keep in mind, the old guy never tried to walk out with anything. He just wanted his beer that the one lady took from him and put behind the counter because he's confused. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just trying to buy his beer. She's accusing him of being intoxicated. He didn't understand any of that. He just wanted his beer, which I understand. I'm a dude. Let's continue.
Wonderful.
So they refused him sale on the beer, and he walked behind the service desk and grabbed it after they already put it back there and was just going to walk out with it again.
Now, that security guard just completely lied. He never tried to walk out with the beer. So the security guard is a fucking liar. And this shit pisses me off, man. And it's like these cops and these security guys, like I said before, to a hammer, everything's a nail. To these guys, everybody's a criminal. This guy hasn't done anything criminal at all. He shouldn't have gone behind the customer service counter to grab his beer back, but I wouldn't call that criminal. He didn't try to steal anything. This guy's totally full of shit. Pisses me off.
And now he's not listening to him. He keeps trying to grab it. I don't know the reason behind why she didn't sell it to him. So I was trying to figure it out, but he wouldn't listen. So
Okay.
if you don't care, we can walk up here and try and talk to them, figure out what the deal is.
Let's go up here.
Who goes on here then?
You didn't pay
No,
for it. They
go up
refused
there.
sale. We're going to go try and figure out what the deal is,
She
okay?
wouldn't open up.
She told you she wouldn't sell it to you. That's why I'm trying to figure out why she wouldn't.
So let's go up here.
There.
I'm with the Danville Police Department. We're going to go up here.
Come on.
Okay, all right.
He's passed all points of sale.
He hasn't passed any yet. He hasn't stolen anything, but he did walk in the back behind the customer service desk and grab these off the shelf. And he keeps
Sounds like
continuing
enough
to
for
grab it.
shoplifting.
Right. Sounds like a nail to me. The security just told him he hasn't stolen anything yet. All he did was go behind the counter and grab the beer he was trying to buy because he's confused. He has fucking dementia.
For me. So you can either go up here and we can figure out, or I can take you to jail. Choice is yours.
Put that on here. Let me go try it up.
No, you're not
I'll
buying
carry
beer.
I'll carry it up here for you.
What is
and
the
we need to talk
problem
to
here?
them.
The fact that she refused you sale and you went and grabbed it anyway, and we're going to walk out the doors with it. That's the issue.
I'm going to go talk to her, and I tried to figure it out for you, but you won't listen. Come on.
The only time he even headed towards the door is when the security guard guided him that way. That was the only time he even went towards the door. He was trying to buy the beer. So here's the Danville Police Department's chief statement. And he says, requested to assist Walmart loss prevention with an uncooperative and intoxicated shoplifter. He didn't appear intoxicated. He was confused for sure. He wasn't being uncooperative other than just trying to get his beer back. He wasn't, it says who had become agitated. He didn't seem agitated to me at all. He just wasn't sure what was going on. So a store employee placed the alcohol behind a register. The suspect walked behind the register and took possession of the unpaid alcohol and merchandise and attempted to leave the store. That's an outright fucking lie. These police officers are fucking liars. And I'm telling you, this story is going to get so much worse. So much worse.
If you'll open us another CAD reference of shoplifter.
I mean, remember the chief's statement here where the guy was drunk and agitated. Do you see any of that here? Because I don't. The guy's standing there straight as an arrow. He just wants to buy his beer. As far as he's concerned, there was some kind of problem. He's just trying to get his beer. He doesn't know what's going on.
Okay. Here. Plate my name, please.
Hello.
Hey, store policy. You
So
say
was
that
it.
word.
Non-complimentive, you know what I mean? He can't.
So these freaking morons working there, they don't even know they don't even know how to speak English.
Really,
Impaired.
yes, he's impaired.
Okay. There you go.
And
There you go. So they're saying he's impaired. They're saying he's drunk. And most states, you're not allowed to buy alcohol if you're already trashed. But that guy doesn't seem trashed at all. He may seem a little loopy or lost, but he doesn't seem drunk. At least not to me. And I've seen a lot of drunks, and I've been drunk a lot of times. And that guy doesn't seem like he's even close to drunk.
their training is.
And you all didn't feel comfortable selling it to him.
I did not.
Yes.
And
Then he
That's-
walked
a
back
legal
here.
right to
Where was it?
refuse.
It was like at
It
Clark or
was,
something? I'm
no,
assuming?
it was here.
Yeah.
She brought it
So
back
he
here.
walked back here, and I walked out of the
Look,
cash
him.
office.
He needs to go. Yeah.
He came and grabbed me from the cash office, and he was walking from back here with it.
So this is where it gets disgusting. They decide they're going to arrest him, even though he hasn't broken the law. He could probably be trespassed from the store for going behind the counter. But some cashier who doesn't know, she's not a medical doctor. She's not trained in recognizing somebody who's intoxicated. She's trained as a fucking cashier. Says she thought he was intoxicated. Well, yeah, he's got dementia, so he's a little loopy. So watch what these wonderful public servants do to the poor guy next. This guy here was in my last video, and this was also in Kentucky. And he had dementia as well, and they beat the shit out of him. But this guy, watch the body cam here coming up. Watch how many times he gets punched. Now, what happens is they try to put the cuffs on him. He doesn't know what's going on. Why somebody's grabbing his arms, trying to tie him up. He's got dementia. He doesn't know what's going on. So of course he's going to tense up or pull away and be like, "What are you doing?" That's a normal reaction for any person, I think. Let alone a 66-year-old man who was trying to purchase the beer legally and has no clue what's going on. This is just crazy. Watch the body cam.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Look down.
Put them on. Go to the ground. Go to the ground. Go to the ground.
Oh, God damn.
Put your hands behind your back. Do it now or you're going to get tased.
God damn, Chris. Behind you. Oh,
There.
please.
I got him.
No, God damn, it hurts my hands.
6 fucking times the piece of shit cop punched him. 6 fucking times. A 66-year-old man, 3 cops on top of him. He had to punch him 6 times.
No, goddamn, it's my leg. Please quit, goddamn it. Oh, goddamn. Oh.
So here's the police chief again. After being asked to place his hands behind his back, which I didn't see him ask him, I just saw him grab him. The suspect tensed up, which is pretty natural, I would think, for somebody that's 66 with Alzheimer's that doesn't believe he's done anything wrong. The suspect was taken to the ground, which we saw, and an officer used strikes to the suspect's shoulder to gain suspect compliance. And then they took him into custody. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need training. We don't need to teach our officers that not everybody's a criminal. You know, it's fine. I'm still not sure what he's under arrest for. He never stole anything. Like I said, the only thing they possibly could do at this point is like a trespass warning. You have to leave the store for going behind the counter. He hasn't done anything illegal, but watch what the DA tries to do to him, because to cover their ass, what they'll do is they'll cite you with as many things as possible, you know, throw a bunch of pasta at the wall and hope something sticks type thing. So they'll cite you with a bunch of shit possible. And then there's so much, they hope there's so much that you can't fight it, that you just do like a plea agreement. Where do you see the plea agreement that the DA offered this guy, the letter? You're going to be pissed off. And I'll tell you what, there's a phone number on the plea agreement. You guys should not call this DA who was responsible for this. You should not call her. Nope, you definitely should not call her. I don't want you guys harassing people or doing anything like that. But as far as the Danville Police Department, I think, you know, there's nothing wrong with calling and complaining. These are bad people, bad police officers, bad people. The only one that looks like he may feel a little guilty is the security guard, because even the security guard said he hasn't stolen anything. He said, I want to find out why they didn't sell him the beer, because he wasn't sure exactly what was going on. All he knew was the guy went behind the counter. But these people, as far as I'm concerned, they're evil. And I would call the Danville Walmart as well. Call the Danville Walmart and lodge a complaint against these people. I wish I knew their names.
That's why I said no.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope this guy and his family sues the fuck out of Walmart. And I would sue these people, if he can. I would sue the cashier too for slander, for saying he was intoxicated when he wasn't. He went to the hospital after all this, and there was no alcohol in his system, not a drop. So he wasn't drunk. He wasn't intoxicated. He wasn't agitated as far as I could tell. He was just confused, as anybody with dementia would be. So here are the charges that they put on the guy. This is even after they find out that he has dementia. You know, his wife shows up. So they charge him with all this stuff, alcohol intoxication in a public place, with no evidence of that. None. So they give him 2 charges. I don't know why it says first and second offense. Criminal trespassing in the 3rd degree, which he was never asked to leave the store. Shoplifting, which he never did. And resisting arrest, which, an Alzheimer's patient is going to tense up when you grab him. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. But this gets better. This is from the district attorney or the county attorney, and it's disgusting. So she's offering what's her name? Sarah Bryant. She's sent this to the lawyer. My offer on his case is as follows: a $25 fine for alcohol intoxication, even though he was completely sober with no alcohol in his system. Dismissed the criminal trespassing charge. 30 days probated for 1 year on the condition he doesn't do anything else wrong for shoplifting, even though he didn't shoplift. 30 days probation concurrent for resisting arrest. failure to surrender a revoked operator's license, a driver's license, because he should surrender his driver's license because he has Alzheimer's. So after they find out he has Alzheimer's, they add charges. Instead of removing charges, they add fucking charges. Like I said, I know this lady's phone number's up here and everything, and you guys definitely should not call her office and complain. You shouldn't do that. But this is probably one of the most disgusting stories out of the last 5 that I've done. And I have to say, when he went to court, they dismissed all the charges. And look what her thing says at the end of this letter. Have a great day. Bend over and have a great day. These people have no business in public service, no business whatsoever. The taxpayers pay for this, for the lawsuit. The police officers, because of what do you call it? The immunity that they have, they never get charged. They never have to pay for doing shit wrong. The taxpayers always have to pick it up. Officers, when they do shit like this, they should lose their qualified immunity every single time and be sued personally. And Walmart should be sued, and the cashier that said the guy was drunk should be sued. Who is she to fucking say if somebody's drunk or not? She hasn't been trained to decide if somebody's been drinking or not. She doesn't have that training. And then officers arrest the guy for shoplifting when he never shoplifted. The whole story is insane. And this is why I've been saying, like, I know we want to back the blue, but we got to back good policing. This is shitty policing. And we should not put up with it ever. Not one time. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm out. Cheers.